I'm here. All right, all right, all right. Let me get this. Let's try it, your friend. I'm going to put that on. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This. Oh my goodness gracious, golly gee. All right. All right, how's everyone doing? Did we do the homework assignment from last night? Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Who's in house? Did we do it? Type in if you're in house. If you're a regular Be So Light member. So, let me see. So I got my other package from Sage Goddess. Hey, so I got my package from Sage Goddess. The one with, I said I ordered the larger size Labby. Remember I told you it was taking a little bit? And I said they're probably out. So, okay. Okay, this is my original. And here's the larger size that they sent me. Okay, this is the new one. So I'm like, okay, but when I open a box, it was really heavy and I thought it was going to be like a really bigger one. But this is my original. Here's this one. Okay, so it is a larger one. So I was like, is that the same size as my little one? So it's bigger. Now, then I look inside the box and I'm like, well, what is this other stone here? Is this like a palm stone of a labradorite? Then she sends me this, a Super 7 flame with it. And I'm like, that's a Super 7. But I got a Super 7 over there on that side. And I'm like, but I don't see the cut in the bottom. Is it somehow they made this like a flame? And I'm like, what? Or either it's a chevron labby. I'm gonna have to find out exactly what it is. But it's purplish in color. And this was in there with it. This is the intuitive pick package. You don't know what you're really gonna get. You're gonna get what you asked for, but it might be something else added in the box. And Athena is known for this, picking something else to go in the box. And this is what came with it. I was sitting there saying, okay, but then I get this, the box number thing, and it says Lar and Ken, Larkin. And I'm like, who's Larkin? I said, well, what's a Ken? What's a Ken? I'm like, what? Lar and Ken. So then I take the numbers, 29, 77, 66. That's somebody's number. That's not the number that my thing was under. It was somebody else's. And I'm like, what happened here? So then I add the numbers up and it comes to 37. And I'm like, wait a minute, those are my numbers, a 3 and a 7. I'm like, and I add it up and it comes to a 10, new beginnings. I'm like, because I told her what I wanted a labby for. And I said, I need new beginnings. I need a new do-do-do-do-do. So she put the Super 7 in there. I was like, what? If you know your stones, you know how much these things cost, okay? You know how much Super 7s are. But in a flame? So I just opened up the box before coming on. I just opened it up. And I was like, what? What the heck? So yeah, this is way bigger than my other one. It has beautiful flash in it. Because I told her I wanted to make sure it had some good purple flashes in it. There it is. Oh, look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her showing off. Look at her face. Look at her face in there. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, do you guys see the face? Do you see it? Look at that. Oh, that's giving me, oh my God, that's giving me goosebumps. Look at that face. It's like the eyes are closed. Shut the front door and call me a bus to Thailand. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. Fire. Whoa. So beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. This is why I love Labbies. Look at that. From Sage Goddess. Telling you. Dang. This is under the intuitive. So that means you put in what you want, you tell them what you're looking for, and they will intuitively go through and pick for you. But this, I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting this. The Super 7. I'm like, what? What? So I have some research I'm going to be doing to see how these two play with each other. So I was just like, OMG. A Super 7 in there. So let's take a look at today. We are on our last 9. Now, let me look at something. This is our last real official number 9 that we're doing. Because then the only other thing that becomes a part of a 9 is that 3. And that one is on September 30th. So you got 939. That 3 goes into that 9 3 times. Then that 3 goes into that other 9 3 times. So that's if you want to kind of do a trinity, work with a trinity within itself. But this is our real last official one right here. So let's step into it. Let's set our intention. Anybody do the homework last night? Come on, don't let me down. Did anybody watch Count Monte Cristo? Oh, I hope you watched it. So now, I don't know what's going on. I didn't put those crystals up here. Okay? So I'm just moving the ring. That's it. Yeah, not yet. Oh, you didn't watch it yet. Okay. I hope you get a chance to watch it. So, how do I want to start this off today, lovelies? Well, after I got off of the YouTube, talking to everyone and being present in the moment, and Donna, by the way, my hair, since I've been using your oil, look at this. My tails. Look at it. I've never had this. You know, when you've been go through, especially what I've been through, my nervous system has just been shot. But finally, my hair has gotten so much healthier. And I just twisted on the sides. I got a dragon look going on. Mother of dragons. I got the dragon look going on. Got the wand in hand. Anyway, got the dragon look going on. And I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of like getting myself. I know. Game of Dragons isn't coming back until next year? But still, I'm like, House of Dragons, Game of Dragons. That's all the same thing. So I have to wait another year before that show comes back on. And I'm like, doggone it. All right, lovely. So don't be drinking or eating anything right now, because I'm getting ready to tell you what I did to myself after I got off of the YouTube. So I told you I went and got some other shoes that had a lift in it. So I said I got myself some Crocs with platform shoes that were a little higher. I don't know if a lot of you have seen them. There are these like higher type of platform shoes. So I had them on when I was talking to all of you yesterday. And I'm trying them out, like trying them out. I said, well, that feels good on my feet and feels good on my knee. Okay. Because they're saying you want to have the heel lifted up. Don't be stretching out the heel because you're going to keep re-ripping it and irritating the nerve on the back of the heel. And I'm like, okay, stop stretching it out. Okay, leave it alone. Work the knee and the heel. Okay, got it. So after I turn everything off, I turn to take a step and I almost fall in the bedroom. And I said, oh! I said, what is going on? I said, they're nice and solid. Why am I said, well, they are a little wide. They are, I got a little bit too much space in this shoe. And I hear, they're too wide for your feet. What are you doing? I said, well, I was thinking about putting the bigger socks on there. And then I don't know now, after you have me glowing up on the video, I don't know about it now. I said, no, you're going to take those shoes back. I'm like, really? Yeah, take them back. Those aren't for you. I'm like, okay, fine. So I put them back in the box. I said, I'm going to go take a shower. Okay, this is where you don't want to be eating anything. All right. So I'm in the shower. Trust me, I'm not going to disappoint you with this. Just don't be eating or drinking anything right now. So I'm in the shower. And I'm saying, oh, I'm releasing. I say, oh, that was such a good, I'm so glad I had some time to spend with the family on Be So Light family. And I'm good. I said, I'm being of service today. I'm doing my thing. And I said, thank you so much, Creator, for hearing. And I want you to help everybody that needs their help and blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm doing my whole thing. So, and then I get into the water and I'm doing my thing. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. Oh, my muscles are tired. Everything is so stiff. Oh, why am I so stiff? So I said, okay, let me get the magnesium out, and I'm showering up, magnesium scrub, and doing my thing, and everything starts. I swear, I am a mer, because as soon as I get in the water, my body just loosens up. Everything feels great. So I'm definitely a mer. There's no doubt about it. So I feel better when I'm submerged in some water. Okay. But not swimming in it, because I have to see the bottom. Okay, that's Manataka. That's the Manataka part. Because we have to see the bottom of the ocean. We can't be just swimming in water and can't see it. We like our clean, pure, beautiful water to see to the bottom. Okay? So after I turn the hot water off, I flip the cold water on. I do a little cool shower, and I'm good. So then I flipped it on to just straight out of the faucet, and it's cold. So I turn and I got my heel up towards the back of the ringlets that I made for, helping with that. Yes, see? And I put my foot in there and I'm like, oh, that feels so good. Everything feels so good. Everything's running cool, cold water, cool. So then I get my seashell and I get the water and I'm splashing it on my legs and splashing it on my feet. And I'm just splashing and I'm saying, God, it feels so refreshing. So then I turn it off and I go, wait, my lower back is, why is it so hot back there? It feels like it's just tight and hot. Let me get some more cold water and I'll just rinse that off. I get the shell. I reach down. I get the cold water. And I'm thinking everything was fine on the legs, on the knees, and the feet. Everything's good on the arms. I'm good to go. I got it. I take the cold water and I splash the back of my lower back with it. I let out a yelp. Like, ah! And when I did it, I went like this, and then I pulled a muscle on my shoulder. I felt the muscle going, like, and I'm like this in the shower, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I said, no, I didn't pull the muscle on the shoulder. I sit in the shower for a good, it had to be a minute, laughing at myself, laughing at the yelp I let out, laughing at, put the shell on the side and I go, I'm getting out of the shower. And I said, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm traumatizing myself. I'm all like, what the hell am I doing? This whole timeline thing and jumping from here to there, I don't know if I'm coming and going. I'm hot, I'm cold, I don't know what. I just kept laughing. I laughed for a straight 15 minutes. I could not stop laughing. I laughed so much that even as I came out and I'm drying myself off, I just kept laughing because I said, I am a danger to myself. First, I buy shoes thinking it's going to help me almost fall in them in the bathroom. Then I'm going to go splash cold water on my spine thinking I'm resetting myself. Oh, I'm reset all right. Yeah. Beyond 0 point. So I laughed so much when I woke up this morning. That shoulder thing wasn't bothering me. It was just a little tinge right about there, just a little bit. Not as much like it was yesterday when it happened. And I said, "Yeah." So I said, I just have to find different ways to keep amusing myself. And I guess I'm just bored. I don't know. So here I am in the morning getting myself together. And I said, I gotta go to Target. Oh God. So I said, I gotta go in there and get the water filters, and then I gotta get the cat litter for God's sakes. So we pull up in a parking lot, and I'm like, just let me get close to, oh, look, there's a parking space right next to where the carts are. This is gonna work out for me. So me and the little one, I grabbed the cart, and then I'm hanging on it, and I said, this is gonna be, yeah, I got this. And in my mind, I'm saying, this is crazy. So my whole morning started off with, are you ready for this? 54, 9. That makes a 9. 9, 9, 27. It was on a thing that I typed in, and the final part of it came out with the numbers of 9927 on it. I was like, what? Then there was something else I typed in, and I was clicking out of it, and then I got another 99 something on it, and I was like, what the heck is this? So just to let you know, this is a powerful last 999, okay? So yesterday we talked about that word poor, Poor. We talked about that. We talked about when was the first time you heard that word, when somebody said that word to you. If you didn't hear it from your parents talking about how poor they were when they were growing up, or if you didn't hear from your grandparents talking about poorness, if they used that word, you definitely heard it when you went to school and you took a test. And on the test, if you didn't score well, the teacher had a nice time writing Poor, 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 poor score. You did poorly on this. Poor. Okay. So last night assignment was to really look at that word poor and then to talk about where's your happiness. Now, I figured something out yesterday when we were talking about the spirit of the healer, the spirit of healing. You have to have the spirit come in and bring in setting the intentions through spirit so that it comes in through the physical body to heal. So we went from, in our kin of our galactic calendar, we went from talking about the waters. Then yesterday we talked about the spirit. Now today is talking about the vision. What is the vision? The vision of what you're holding into, what are you stepping into with this 999? Okay, so what is the vision? What do you see yourself? Now, let's jump into something here. I simply said, I just wanted a labby from Sage Goddess, an intuitive section. I did not think she would send a Super 7 to go along with it, just because. I'm like, what? So, that to me, and I want you to think about this. You know how we cherish places that we like to shop at, okay? Rather it be a jewelry place, a makeup place, and they're very successful. Those places are successful in bringing you the goods of what you're seeking, correct? That is that flow of their vision of what they wanted to create, okay? So who is to say that when I left in my notes what I was seeking, that her vision was to create the magic and set the flame behind it to get it going with a Super 7. It takes 7 different stones to make a Super 7. So, and 7 is one of my, if it's not a 3, it's a 7 or a 9 or 12. Those are those numbers that follow. But that 7 follows me, and that 3 follows me, and that 9 follows me a lot. Okay, they're like secret code numbers for me, especially the 3 and the 7. So I'm sitting here thinking about when we talk about the vision and when we go and we shop at these places, that's their vision that they had. So then you partake. Now follow this. When you go to certain places and you shop at these, say like a high-end place, you like what they have, you want to get the product of what they offer, you get that there. You're going to bring part of that essence with you home, correct? So you're bringing home with you that prosperity. Follow what I'm saying here, because let me tell you something. When we support each other in whatever endeavors that we're doing, if you're making something, if you're a designer of something, if you're blending something, if you're making something and people buy it from you, 2 things are happening. One, the person who's buying from you is receiving the essence and the message of the magic of what you just made, so that they can bring it and use it for themselves. Okay. Then on top of that, you're supporting, so you're doing an energy exchange with that person that's lifting up what they're doing. So I kept thinking about this, and I said, you know what? When I first did that 999 of this month, a lot of things started really changing. I really feel that different level change. I'm in a different vibe, a different level thing. Things kept coming to me so easy. People giving me things so easy. And I was just like, wow, that's really powerful. So this is the part of the vision I want you to hold for yourself today when we go through this next part of moving things out. I want you to really, really think about this, okay? When you shop somewhere, when you get something from there, that's a part of that prosperity that comes with you, okay? Same with the 2 rings that were designed for me at a crystal store that I love to go to. The person that owns that shop is very successful, and the people that are there to hold the energy there are successful also. They're creative. So when someone is making something for me and they're going to gift that to me, I'm walking out with part of that energy of creativity, prosperity, abundance, and now I have it and I'm utilizing it. That's a part of that energy with me. So in your vision today, what does that vision hold for you? What are some of the things that you have that you really like having around you, you cherish, and you like utilizing it or making it or whatever calls to you, whatever that is. And it came from somewhere special and you just treasure it. I want you to take that thought of that energy and utilize that as the part of your next creation, what it is. Now, I need everyone to get a glass of water. We're not going to do a water code here. We're going to do something else different. So everyone get a glass of water. Go. Get a glass of water. All right, everyone got the water? Get water. Get the water. Get your water. This is just coming in because I was like, what are we going to do? How are we going to close this next part out? Because we started off with the water. So we already did writing it out was the first one. We did the second 9-9 set and we did it with the flame. It's only fitting, oh, I got chills. It's only fitting to end it with water. To let it flow. To let it go. Woo! Oh, look, and there's 3 people in the house right now. So, this is going to be good. So let's take a look at today's kin as we build this energy. We're going to step into it as everyone is getting their water. If you're coming in, please make sure you have a glass of water. Okay, so kin 187, blue overtone head. This is the Om, the daily solar mantra and the chakra. Om. Okay, the Om. I empower in order to know, commanding healing. I seal the stored accomplishment with the overtone of radiance. I am guided by the power of vision. The color is blue, the planet is earth, the chakra is the heart, and the earth family is the core. So we do have a rune for today, and that's the letter M, and we do have wind spirit. Here is the message. Purification transmits love. And here is our message on top. Our identity is a vehicle or a signature we use to transmit and receive higher energetic collective communication. So what is your identity of the self? Here we have right here in the back of the head, it's a cosmic creation. This is the first time dimension here. Then we have the mental pre-consciousness that is also located here. We have alpha, profound, synapse. So these are those energies that we're moving into. Today is gate 108. That 1 and the 8 makes a 9. Yes, let's step into it. Let's ride, family. So 125. Okay, so we have that M. So it is about movement. So movement, progress, the horse. The Izwa is the rune of transit, transition and movement, a physical shift, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or a new life. Da, 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 da. What's the vision? What are you creating? How are you creating a new life? It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress with the accomplishing notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or a development of an idea or a relationship may need to undergo changes if it is time to live and grow. So the moral effort and the steadfastness are called for when you draw movement, another of the cycle's rune. Let it be said that this way all I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. Okay, this rune is also a symbol of the horse and it signifies the bond between the horse and the rider. The Bronze Age artifacts show that the horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here the Izwa is saying you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now is the time to turn again and face the future reassurance, prepared to share the good fortunes and comes your way. Just sharing its significance since it relates to the sun power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. That is the movement. So, with that being the movement, I want you to just think about what is the last part of things that needs to be moved. What is that last part of things that needs to be moved out of your space? What is that? What is that movement? What needs to be moved out of your space? Is it a doubt? Is it a fear? But let's do this one thing more than ever. We're going to move out poor. We're going to get rid of that right there. Poor. And I want you to also, if you've ever been using the word, oh, I'm just broke right now. Yeah, I don't have any money right now. I'm just broke right now. Okay. So I want you to really think about what you want to put in that water, what you're releasing. I want you to think about the poor. I want you to think about the poverty. I want you to think about that I'm broke syndrome. Okay. That word poor is the one that I told you about that's hiding behind the broke, the lack, the scarcity, the poverty. That word poor, because that's the word that comes first before you understand what poverty is, before you understand what scarcity is, and before you understand what lack and broke is. That word poor comes first. Okay, that one's been around a long, long time. Spellbinding people into a belief that it governs over you, and anyone attached into the bloodline of a belief that you don't have, of a belief that you can't have, of a belief of a lack of having, of a belief of non-deserving, of a belief, thank you, of a belief of struggle, of limitation, thank you, and being stagnant in a life force of belief of poor. That word poor has a world of its own to pull you into. And today is the day we release that word poor, not only for ourselves, but for all of our bloodline loved ones who were told they were too poor, who were told they were poor in this or poor in that or poor, whatever that POOR was moving in at. However, that imprinted energy was given to that person. So we just move that pour out. Okay. So get your glass of water. So everyone understand what we're doing. So if you're here right now, you need to get your glass of water. Also, have another glass of water off to the side, not in front of you where we're doing this work, because we're releasing right now. And then make sure you have some water for yourself to replenish. Okay, everyone get comfortable, get your glass of water. Okay, I want everyone to just visualize yourself standing in an open field. And I want this open field to be sand. You're in a sand. Let's go to a desert. Let's go there. Go to a desert. Everyone visualize a desert. See yourself standing in the desert. Now take your right hand and draw a circle around yourself in the sand, and you're standing in the middle of it. Do it now. Take a deep breath and create that large circle around yourself. Breathe. Take another deep breath in and breathe. Just inhale and exhale. And know that you're standing right in the middle of this desert. And as you're standing in your circle, you see right before you, in your circle, what has materialized is this beautiful seashell full of water. But this is not just any ordinary water. This is water that helps to transform, to transmute things that you need to remove out of your life force, out of your auric field, your subtle body self, your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. And just allow yourself to see that bowl, that beautiful shell, and I want you to pick it up. And in reality, it's really representing the glass of water that you have. Pick it up. And as you hold the glass of water or your beautiful shell of water, you are in that sacred circle and you are going to release what You do not want to be imprinted upon your life force anymore. And the first thing you're releasing is pour. Poor. I now release and say these words into the water. I now release the very first time that I was told, pour. I release that word, pour. I release the energy of that word, pour, for what it represents. Pour. I release the energy signature that has been placed upon me with that word, pour. If not through myself, I release it also through my bloodline, wherever it first started, where someone felt poor, or told that they were poor, or told they had poor health, poor grades, poorness, not enough money, you don't have enough. Just release the whole shrouding of the word poor. The word poor, I release it because it is linked to poverty. I release it because it is linked to scarcity. I release it because it is linked to lack. I release that word because it is the word poor that hides behind the word broke. It is the hidden shroud, an anchor, a hook. That word is a hook into everything else of not having. I now hereby release the energy, the signature energy, the soul contract of this word, pour. I release the spirit of pour. I release the spirit of pour. I release the spirit of poor. I release the spirit of poverty. I release the spirit of lack. I release the spirit of broke. I release the scarcity. I release the not having. I release the fear of never enough. I release all that there is of an anchored energy, a spell-binding, energetic energy of the word poor, lack, poverty, scarcity, broke. I release it all. And I not only release it now, I release it all through every part of my being, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I release it all. I release it now. I release it all. Taking a nice deep breath. Exhale it out into the bowl. Deep breath in. I want you to think about everything, all the times lack anything came up. Poor is a hook anchor behind it. And I just want you to see anything in your life, anything that you're currently dealing with or have been dealing with or is a part of the family. I want you to see it all being gathered up, and I want you to take a deep breath in and release it into the glass with that breath. Just release it. And once again, visualize that energy, visualize what it is, visualize what that is. Where is that energy? Breathe. Hold it. Hold. And now release it into the water. Once again, gather it up. Where else is it? Call it all in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. And release it. Now, as you're standing in your sacred circle, you see yourself holding the water, and the water is becoming heavy, but yet is glistening because it's absorbing everything that you're releasing. If you have more to release, release it. And now you see these energy cords whipping up around you, and just see this light, a flash of light coming through in your circle, spiraling all around you as it's releasing all of the energy of the word poor, of the word poverty, of the word lack, releasing all of the scarcity, the brokenness, the not having, never enough, releasing it all. And just see the energy cutting the cords, removing the hooks, cutting the cords and removing the hooks. Feel the energy being released, moving it out of your mental self, your emotional self, your physical self, and your spiritual self. Out of your subtle body, your etheric body, your auric field, moving it out of all parts of your cellular memory, fine-tuning down into the DNA, the RNA, the mitochondria, into the moving of the protons and electrons down into the nucleus, being cut, moved out, bringing things down to the ground zero of a newness, no longer carrying what is not yours to carry. And let yourself now take and speak the sacredness of the number 9. Everything that I release, everything that I've ever felt of the word poor, poverty, lack, scarcity, everything that has always kept me limited, stagnant, I now 9 it. I now 9 this energy. Let it all now come to an end. Let it all now stop. Let it all now be transmuted, neutralized, cleared, deleted, out of my space. I command it now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. One more deep breath in and really make this count. And just see that number 9 coming out of you and 9ing it all through the glass, your bowl. Deep breath in. Release it. And know at this moment, at this time, on this 9-9, all that is not supposed to be staying with me in my energy field, I command it now to leave in this 9-9 energy. You have been 9'd. Ending of cycles, ending of patterns, I call it all forth and I 9 it now. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. And allow yourself to just feel how your body is feeling. Bring awareness to your breath. Bring awareness to your neck, your back, your shoulders. Bring awareness to your stomach. How does it feel? Is there any tension anywhere holding in the hips, in the legs, in the feet, in the lower back? Just release it all. Let the hips drop. Let the lower back release. And just release it. Breathe it out. Let it go. And just know whatever you are letting go right now is falling into the sand around you. Is being neutralized and transmuted in the sand around you. Sinking away from you. Underneath your feet. It's pulling out underneath your feet. Removing that energy underneath your feet. And now, this is complete. You now can walk up to your circle and walk in the opposite direction and opening it and saying, it is done, it is done, it is done, it is done. And as you move your circle in the opposite direction, calling it complete, you now take the water and pour it into the earth. Pour it back into the sand. For it is done, is done. Now, as we look at this in the vision part, what you will do with this glass is that you can pour it onto the land, getting rid of it. You can pour it down the toilet because it's flushing it away from you, and let it get regurgitated and revamped out there. But I like to give it to Mother Earth because it's the signature way of saying, I spoke on this, and I want the energetic upper realms of the new earth, higher timeline energy to note that I am clearing this. So everyone take a moment, come back into your space of now, feeling into yourself, being present in this moment, and take your glass of water and go dump it right now. And everyone, when you come back, place a 1 in the chat that you're back. All right, I'm back. Who's here? Okay, is everyone back? Only got one person watching right now. The others didn't want to finish it. Okay, are we back? 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 Okay, I'm going to go ahead just in case there's a delay and someone writing in saying I'm back or something. Okay, so when you come back, now's the part where I want you to really see all those things that you do desire, but you're going to anchor it into a writing and dating it for 9/28, because that's going to be a 9, a 10, and a 9, okay, which is going to give you that energy of stepping into a 1 energy and stepping into it. Okay, Cosmic Flowers back. Perfect. Okay, so I want you to take a look at what it is that you're pulling in. I went outside to dump it. I did too. I did the dump too. Okay, so now you get to fill up. Get to fill the self up. Okay, so now this is where you grab another glass of water. Not the same one that you did with the glass. Okay, no, 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 no. Go get another glass. Oh, it made me tear up a little. Well, it's about getting rid of stuff. So now we're going to fill up ourselves. Get another glass, not the one that you just finished talking in. You need to set that one aside, okay? Get a new glass, put new water in it, all right? Come back here. We're doing this in real time. Okay, get your new glass. Okay, so when you move energy out, you have to replace it. You can't just leave yourself totally empty. So everyone get your water. All right. All right, we're going to put some codes into our water, but first we're going to tap into our divine Heka. And I think I want to use Okay. So we're going to do an abundance. We're going to do one for a wealth call-in, and all is possible. Okay. Whatever your vision is for the self, all is possible. So I want you to take your glass of water. I want you to just hold it. I want you to give thanks to it. Thank you so much, water. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you for being a part of me. Thank you for amplifying all good things in my life. For when you are flowing through my body, you're flowing through my cells, my blood, through all my organs, through every part of my being. You are literally bringing in magnetized moisture to every part of my being. I am now magnetizing, vibrating at a very high rate because of you, because you are sacred. You are water. You are a living being. And as I drink you, you bring more life force to me. As I drink you, you bring more life force, energy to me. You enliven me. You create more life and strive in me. I thrive because of you, water. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Mother Earth for holding the sacred waters. For I remember the waters of what they truly were before they were corrupted and manipulated. And even when water has been corrupted or manipulated, when we call the spirit of water in, I call now to the spirit of water. 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 And so it is here. I drink of thee, and I thank thee for being a part of me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now hold your water up as I give you these codes of 520, 318, 798, activate, 137, 421, 33, 9914, 519, 71, 48, activate, divinely align, activate, transmute. Now hold your water to your heart space. And I just want you to think about what the vision is holding for you. You did all the clearing. Now you have a clear vision of what you're creating for yourself. And you're just going to hold it in this sacred space and really embrace it more so tomorrow, bringing in that vision of self. You're just going to let this become very connected to you. And I just want you to think about what your vision is. And then whisper it into the glass of water with the codes. Now, in closing, make sure you say, I now anchor my vision of myself and all that I create from this point on to the higher timeline of Mother Earth, beyond the 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th and 11th, up to the 12th and 13th and 14th dimension. I anchor into the higher benevolent light of myself, and I ask for that direct alignment of amplification of all that I vision for myself and create for myself. It all aligns divinely and comes to me timely. Divinely aligned in time. Take a deep breath. Exhale it out. Siena, Plutusta, Hanakarista. It is done, it's done, it's done. Aho, Ashe, Jama. Drink your water. Let the newness begin. Let fulfillment begin. Let it all be new. Let it all be good. Now, if you have a big water bottle, you might want to drink half of that. Snap the fingers. Done. Oh, snap again. Done. Oh, one more time. Done. We did the Trinity snap. 1, 2, 3. All right. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling good. Good, good, good. So let's take a look at our card. We're going to do the Priestess of the Light and the Stargate. And the Priestess of the Light is this. Become your own Priestess of Light. Celebrate your internal power in the sacred ceremony that is your life. Yes. Shabam shaboom. Wadu wadu. Okay, we're going to have the Priestess of Light. We're going to have our gateway. And then we'll grab from the Shaman, Star Wisdom. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go? And then, da 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 da. We're going to do the light codes of Apothecary. I'm going to pull 2 from here. Actually 3. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see what our message is for today as we move forward into the vision, holding that vision, breathing into that vision, and that radiance of light, bringing that in so that you have that connection. If you're just now tuning in, you have to go back to the beginning and go into the medicine of what we just did for this 9/27/9. That 2 and that 7 makes a 9, so it is a 999 day. There you go. Caught you up. All right. So let's take a look. Ooh. All right. First card is Soul Radiance. The Phoenix is rising, number 53. Yes. That's already happening. The Phoenix is rising. That's number 53. There's an affirmation that goes with it. Okay, here is the affirmation. I feel the power of my soul radiating outwards in beautiful resonant vibration. Success is coming to me now. Success is coming to me now. Love it. Success is coming to me now. Okay. The portal of the gateway of light is the order of the Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. I love it. Sometimes we give up. Sometimes we just say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. We've all been there. We've all done it. Okay? But don't give up. Revamp, rethink, reorganize. Don't give up on it. Pleiadians and the 7 sisters is our shaman's card. Pleiadians and the 7 sisters. So you have that support. The 7 sisters of fate, the 7 sisters of the planets that are out there, they're the 7 sisters. 7 rays of light, it's the 7 sisters. Okay, so I've been thinking about something, how everyone talks about the bad or falsehood. There's the real and then the not real. The true, then the not true. There's the opposite of everything that exists. It all depends on which one that you tap into energetically. Oh. So in our light code, we have a message of animal wisdom. Be smooth and inspired by creature companions. So I love the cat. The cat is sitting there. Cats are so powerful right now because they are working timelessly in different dimensions. They walk in between different dimensions all the time. Even if they're house cats, they walk in different dimensions all the time. They watch and they see everything. They make note of it. They know who's good and they know who's bad, and they know the energy of each person. And if you are a healer and you have a lot of crystals around and you have things around, cats love that stuff. They love to come and lay around crystals because they feel that vibration. They feel that. Tinkers comes in, she has to lay on the bed because there's all selenite right here on the end of the bed. She has to lay on it. And then I watch her. She's so cute as a cat. She'll perch up looking like a sphinx. And she just sits there and she's like, and then on the last one, she finally does this. I just get a kick watching her. She just like, and then she makes her sound. She sounds like a little woman. Like, a little stiff, sore right there. Okay, lay on that selenite. That'll help you. There you go. Good. Rhythmic cycles. Tune in with your body, the earth, the moon, and the sun. We have a 3. Oh, wait, I got another card for you. Spirit told me pull 3. Now I know why. And on our last card is number 33. Oh, look, 333. Sovereignty. You have the power over your mind, body, and spirit. And that is a good way to end this. Sovereignty. So with that being said, I ask each and every one of you to enjoy your day. Be good to yourself. Who's in house? Who's in house? I'll pull a card for you. Who is in house? First one that types in, you'll get your card. And I'm going to pull a light code apothecary for you. I'm here. Okay. And you know what, Cosmic Flower? I have to pull a priestess one because you got some decisions to make. And there's just some things that this has helped you to kind of see a little clearer. This has helped you to kind of move, get your thoughts together, because you just been going through it. You're feeling a lot. You're really sensitive right now. Oh, I know you are. And look who you got. Okay, let's see what your medicine is. Am I right or wrong? Okay, the card for you, the Priestess of the Light, says duality. Many meanings, misunderstandings. Yeah, you're so misunderstood. People always just don't get what you're saying because you're not on. Look at your name. Cosmic Flower. You're using that for a reason. Okay? People don't get you. Okay? Look, she's a steward of knowledge, wisdom. And then the apothecary says, detox the body. Gut flora affects moods. Consider the role of the gut. So your stomach's been giving you some issues. Your stomach is giving you issues. You need to just kind of get your tummy flora in balance. You can do that with a lot of good kimchi. That's a good one to do. Kimchi. Kimchi is a good way to get that back into play. You know, get your stomach flora back into play. Time to kind of clean up. Do that cilantro and chlorella heavy metal drops, okay? That'll help get that cleaned up. Because you're just feeling a lot of things going on, this is a 4 and a 1, that's a 5. You're in that place, you got to make some changes. And if it's not about making changes for yourself, it's about maybe making changes around in the environment. You got a number 36 card here. That's a 9. The duality of what you've been dealing with has to end. You have to stop agreeing with it. And you need to just say, you know what? Like I said yesterday, don't be afraid to rock the boat. Rock the boat, throw them out, steal the boat, and go. Okay? Boundaries. Just take the boat and go. So with your duality card, you get this affirmation. I am willing to explore the many wonderful sides of my nature. I am open to understanding the depths of my truth and expressing that to others. That's all. You're just misunderstood. And people, you know what? I'm going to tell you like this. People, when they can't understand you, is part of it because they want to try to manipulate you to think like them. And so that they can get around your thought process. It's not about you trying to get people to understand you. It's just stay in your light and just be in your truth of self and stop doing things that are not aligned with you. From now on, from this day forward, I need you to, when you're getting ready to go do something, I need you to say, wait a minute, let me check in my heart space. Does that feel aligned to me? Because you need to reprogram yourself and stop saying yes to stuff when you really don't want to. Am I right or wrong? Waiting to see if it's correct. This was your read. So true. There you go. So, please pay attention to that. Okay? Your time of doing that stuff, make it today you're done. Okay? Today's the day, everyone, today's the day that you just say, I'm not consenting to that anymore. I'm breaking all soul contracts with this. I'm breaking soul contracts with that. I'm not doing that anymore. Today is anything you see, you just breaking that soul contract, done, 9. Breaking that soul contract, done, 9. Breaking that soul contract, done, 9. Okay? Today's the day. Utilize it. Put a higher imprint into the ethers that is a signature of a new path line, of a new light line of you that's going to feed your light body, that's going to break old patterns and cycles. This 999 work is the bomb.com because it gives you an opportunity to say, I'm done with this. And then you start watching how you align and how things start aligning. A lot of things are being lined up for us to get us in the right time, right space, right alignment. So this is our time. This is our time. And really take the time and honor yourself. Okay? There's so many of you. When's the last time you say, look in the mirror and you say, "Woo! Oh, priestess, yes, priestess, you're looking good. Hello there. I love you. I love it. What do you got going on there? I love that. I love that. I love you." And you're talking to yourself in the mirror. I love you. God knows I do crazy stuff. If I'm not crazy in the shower, I'm doing crazy stuff in the mirror. So crack my own self up. I amuse myself. So, anyone else in here that needs a read? Okay, Cosmic Flower, you got your message today. I hope that brings some clarity to you and brings into you what you need. All right. All right, lovelies, that concludes our medicine of the day. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. And also, one of the things I noticed from, it was a week or so ago, I met this lady. I thought she was looking for a product. I thought she was looking for this. I thought she was looking for this product. Because she's standing in front of it. And I said, well, what are you looking for? And I said, do you need help with something? Because she was asking for this guy, and this guy wasn't back from his lunch break. And she was like, I said, I might be able to help you. You know, this is a really good line. Come to find out she was a rep for the line. And so because of the way I said that to her, she gave me a free sample. And I said, well, you know, I normally come and start stocking up. And then she gave me a coupon on top of it. So I went ahead and got another one of these because on here it's really good for headaches and fatigue. These are all those wonderful things of the medicine that they put in there with the flowers and all the different type of medicine and homeopathic that really kind of helps with that. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not prescribing, but hell, I am talking about that magic. And that stuff works. So, look at that universe. Yes! So, this is really good stuff and should really stock up on it because it really works, okay? Especially if you get like those seasonal pressure headaches and You can't do Tylenol. Now be careful with that Tylenol because even though I was using Tylenol for my knee pain, I have to be careful with it because I was only taking a little bit and it was racing my heart and making me sweat profusely. And I had to cut that out. I was like, ooh, this doesn't feel like the Tylenol like I used to know because I was taking that new one called Pain Quill. And I said, oh, well, that would be good. I could take that for my knee. I can't do that Motrin stuff. And boy, I did it 3 doses and that was it. And I didn't take the full thing. That was 1,000 milligrams, 30 cc's. I took just the 15 for 500. Just was. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot in my body. You have to remember, what you used to be able to take before, you can't take now. What you used to be able to eat before, you can't eat now. Because as we stand in truth and light of ourselves and our light comes on, it literally is going to read things and say, you can't do this. Oh, that's not what that is anymore. You can't have that anymore. Nope, there's a no on that. It's kind of like, you remember that back in the day when your parents would set up the water sprinkler on the lawn, and you had the one that sounded like the, and then it would go, so that's what it's like now. No, I cannot eat that. No. Oh, I thought I could eat this right here. No. Now I didn't put an image in everybody's mind. So now when you go into the stores, especially on Sunday tomorrow when you're going and get your favorite latte or you're getting something that you want to eat, you're going to hear me in the background going, no. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Much love to all of you. Go, relax, get a little bit of sun. Don't bake yourself to death now. Just get a little bit, that's all you need. And then just relax. Go watch the Count de Monte Cristo. Greetings, everyone. I just love that scene when he gets out of that hot air balloon. He comes down. All the ritzy Rits are looking up saying, who is he? Who is this richest man in our country right now that's right here? Who is he? And he comes off and he's got that staff and he takes that step and he walks out. He kind of right there, he kind of looked like, oh God, what is that magician? Forgot his name, but he has such a mystique walk right in that moment when he comes down off of that. And then he leans over and sees everybody looking at him. He says, greetings. And then walks away. And I'm like, yeah, he's getting ready to get that ultimate revenge on the ones that did him wrong. And it's such a powerful movie with so many jewels of hidden meanings in it. Especially when he meets the priest. When he's in the cell in the prison, he meets the priest. And the priest is the one that is really interesting. He's the priest that comes in with that 9 energy to tell him about his life and what he's going to do and how he's going to learn and how he's going to move in the right direction to get the answer that he's looking for. It's a powerful movie. It's so good. Dated back in they do the storyline dated in back in that time of the 1700s and stuff back in that time. But it's really, really good. So enjoy it. It's free on YouTube. Oh, and I hear that YouTube is doing things like giving people back their accounts that they have closed out. Yeah, the movie's made, I don't know if it was made in 1975, but it's an updated version of it. I'll put the capture of it in the post. No, it's not in 1924. No, I'll put it in a post as soon as I get done. I'll put it in a post so that you can take a look at it. But it is a really good movie. It's really, really good. Okay. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Much love. Go out there and take care of yourself and know this and remember this one thing. You are the Be So Light to you. Be your soul light. Let the soul guide you to stay in your light. Be true to you. You're welcome. Have a fantastic last day of the night. Bye.